The moon hung low in the ink-black sky as Detective James Anderson patrolled the deserted streets of Eastwood. The small town was notorious for its eerie silence, but tonight, the stillness was more unsettling than ever. James had a gut feeling that something was about to happen. He couldn't shake off the eerie sensation that someone, or something, was lurking in the shadows. As he turned the corner onto Oak Street, a chilling gust of wind sent shivers down his spine. James quickened his pace, gripping the handle of his gun tightly. Just as he reached the dimly lit alley, a shadowy figure darted across his field of vision. Without hesitation, James pursued, his heart pounding in his chest. The figure disappeared into the labyrinthine backstreets, forcing James to navigate the maze-like path, his footsteps echoing off the decaying walls. The suspense was unbearable, the adrenaline coursing through his veins. He had to find this mysterious figure and discover what secrets they held. Suddenly, the alleyway opened up into a small courtyard, bathed in an ethereal glow from the flickering lamppost. In the center stood a weathered gazebo, its worn wooden planks creaking ominously in the wind. James cautiously approached, scanning the area for any signs of movement. A soft whisper tickled his ears. "James, over here." The detective spun around, his eyes widening at the sight of a figure cloaked in darkness. "Who are you? What do you want?" James demanded, his hand hovering over his weapon. The figure stepped forward, revealing a familiar face hidden beneath a hood. It was Sophia, his former partner, who had vanished without a trace years ago. Her voice trembled with urgency. "James, you have to listen. There's a conspiracy unfolding in Eastwood. They're watching us, manipulating everything. Trust no one." James's mind raced, memories of their last case together flooding back. Sophia had uncovered a web of corruption within the police department, and her sudden disappearance had left James bewildered and determined to find the truth. He had never expected to see her again, let alone in such mysterious circumstances. Before James could question further, Sophia pressed a small key into his hand. "This will lead you to the heart of the darkness. Unlock the truth. James, expose them." With those enigmatic words, she vanished into thin air, leaving James standing alone in the eerie courtyard. Back at the police station, James locked himself in his office, his mind consumed by thoughts of Sophia and the cryptic key. He examined it closely, noticing a series of engraved symbols. Determined to unravel the mystery, he delved into his old case files, searching for connections. Hours turned into days as James followed a convoluted trail of evidence, linking unsolved crimes to high-ranking officials and influential figures in Eastwood. The deeper he dug, the more perilous it became. His every move felt monitored, his every conversation scrutinized. One night, as James sat alone in his apartment, a noise from the hallway jolted him awake. He reached for his gun, his heart pounding. Slowly, he crept towards the door, listening intently. The doorknob rattled, and James prepared himself for a confrontation. The door burst open, and a masked figure lunged at him. James fought back with every ounce of strength, engaging in a fierce struggle. The masked assailant managed to disarm James, pinning him against the wall. "You're getting too close, detective," a cold voice sneered. Suddenly, a gunshot echoed through the apartment, and the masked figure slumped to the ground. Sophia emerged from the shadows, her eyes filled with determination. "I couldn't let them silence you, James. We need to expose the truth before they take us down." James stared at her, a mix of gratitude and confusion swirling within him. Sophia explained that she had been working undercover, gathering evidence against the corrupt individuals controlling Eastwood. But when her cover was blown, she had to disappear and find a way to continue her investigation. Together, James and Sophia embarked on a dangerous journey, unraveling the intricate network of lies and deceit. They discovered that the conspiracy reached far beyond Eastwood, with influential figures at the heart of it all. Betrayal lurked at every turn, as they realized that even their closest allies might be part of the web. With each revelation, the threat intensified. Attempts were made on their lives, and they were forced to rely on their wits and skills to survive. James's determination to expose the truth only grew stronger, fueled by the memory of his fallen colleagues and the innocent lives lost. In a final showdown, James and Sophia confronted the mastermind behind it all. The truth was laid bare, exposing a web of corruption that extended far beyond their wildest imagination. The town of Eastwood would never be the same again. As the dust settled and justice prevailed, James and Sophia stood on the precipice of a new beginning. They had fought against the shadows, unmasked the darkness, and emerged stronger than ever. With a renewed sense of purpose, they vowed to protect the innocent and ensure that the silent shadows would never claim another victim. And so, Detective James Anderson and Sophia, the undercover agent, became a formidable team, ready to face the challenges that lay ahead, wherever they may lead.